Welcome to the Elemental Flow Show. I'm JP Perez, and this is my lovely co-host, Holly Dunaway.
Hello. Hi, welcome everyone. It's a beautiful day down here in South Florida. I just saw JP over here working out. How do you maintain a good workout regimen? How do you keep up with it?
Commitment to consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it depends on what you're trying to achieve. What are your goals? Your schedule. If you work, kids. It all plays a factor into how you go about it. But the big one is to just be consistent.
Yeah. Just create a habit.
It's a habit, for sure.
Yeah. For me, working out consistently, I kind of need some accountability. I need somebody to be like, hey, why weren't you at the gym today? Or, let's work out, let's do this together, and because misery loves company. So if I could just get somebody to work out with me, then it's not miserable. It's you have a distraction there. But I do need the accountability. I sure had that with boxing. I had, multiple trainers that were keeping track of my weight every day and making sure I did my road work and that I showed up at the gym. So I think accountability is a big factor.
Oh, definitely. If somebody's waiting on you, you're going to feel more compelled to show up.
Yeah.
Or, you don't want to change or reschedule.
Right.
And it's to also, to find a good balance so that you're not overdoing it. You're getting the adequate rest when you need it. Sometimes that workout can shift to stretching, and maintaining that is very important because it's all about mobility in the end.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that. The accountability, it's, to me, sometimes it's a form of self-respect when you don't have someone to hold you accountable and you show up for yourself anyway.
Yeah.
And it's just sometimes easier to give others respect than it is to give ourselves respect. And we just feel like, we'll let ourselves get away with it. And somebody else, we don't want them nagging us or disappointed in us. So.
Well, it's also, your own, you have other responsibilities, and you got to make sure that those are met. So, it's hard to look at it as being unkind to yourself by not showing up when you're taking care of life and all the responsibilities that come along with it.
Yeah, true. Taking care of your body is an important part of that, though.
Very much. You gotta be kind to yourself.
Yeah. So how do you hold yourself accountable to eat healthy, too?
I am blessed with a superpower that basically I don't have taste buds.
That's the superpower.
That's my superpower.
I guess you could might as well eat the healthy stuff since it all tastes the same.
Yeah. And then after a while you start to recognize you separate food from taste, and you recognize how it feels in your body instead of like how it feels in your mouth. You start to notice how you feel, your mood, your performance. And if you're satiated, if I'm satiated, I'm good. I feel like I've achieved what I set out to do when I sat down to eat.
Yeah, I find myself chasing taste. Yeah, and I try to find the healthiest thing that I can while also chasing taste. It's hard not to do.
It is. That's why I'm blessed in that regard, because I can eat.
Yeah, I've seen him one time. He ate a potato, just a baked potato, plain, no butter, no salt, nothing. Just took a bite out of it, and didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen another person do that?
No.
No.
Yeah.
You just thought to do it.
Well, it's kind of convenient. You could just wrap it up in a piece of foil and stick it in your pocket, and pop it out whenever you need it. And
that must be from the bodybuilder days.
Yeah, and I also spent a lot of time in junkyards training for these extrication competitions in the fire department.
What is that?
It's when you cut away a vehicle from patient or a victim that's been in a car accident. You use the jaws of life and you peel the car away from the person, and then you extract the patient as in line as possible. And you're in the junkyard training in this environment all day, so you've got to make sure you get your nourishment in. And I took to sticking baked potatoes in my pockets of my fire gear. And whenever we had a second that we were stopped for critiquing or figuring something out, I'd pop that out and I'd eat it. And most of the guys, all the guys, they would look at me like, and they said the same thing. I've never seen anybody do that.
I worked at a gym as a fitness trainer and nutritionist before, and I saw the bodybuilders would have fanny packs, and they would have just unseasoned grilled chicken in the. But you've had grilled chicken where it's not seasoned, and it's fine. It's just kind of flavorless.
Yeah.
Same way with a potato. I don't know. I don't think it's a potato necessarily tastes good. I think it's bad. Not that it's not good. It's bad with nothing on it.
It's mindset.
It's all mindset. Yeah. Well,
no food is bad if it's clean.
Yeah. Eating for fuel.
Fuel. Going back to your days when you were fighting all the time, how did you manage your weight on a day-to-day basis, or how did you manage your cutting to make weight?
Oh yeah, I actually wasn't really worried about nutrition back in those days. I don't know how. I fought 10-round fights with no nutrition, but I was literally killing myself in training camp, just eating very lean and just focusing on protein instead of getting like a well-balanced diet. So when I competed in professional boxing, I was the smallest world champion in the world for like a decade. I weighed in at 98 pounds for one of my title defenses, 99 pounds for another one, 101 pounds. So I held the 102-pound world title for several years. And as long as you're working out 2 or 3 times a day, and the nutrition was just like, don't eat carbs. You're just living on an Atkins diet. So yeah, a lot of like just chicken and romaine lettuce and tuna. Not really like the best diet. I look back and I wonder what I could have been capable of had I, really known about like proper nutrition and getting everything that your body needs.
Well, that's a severe weight cut, so you really have to like pare down your diet and just get what is necessary.
Yeah.
And it's a testament to willpower. You're training 3 times a day, and going through all this torture basically, and you're showing up day after day, multiple times a day.
That's that accountability. You had the trainers. Where were you? You're gonna let the whole team down. It's not just you. It feels like it's just you when you're in the ring.
Yeah. Well, they're all showing up for you. So.
Yeah.
And how about hydration? How did you?
I would get a little dehydrated, especially the last day I had to dry out. So I didn't have even a drink of water for maybe 24 to 30 hours before the weigh-in. And I would put on one of those like rubber sauna suits over my sweatsuit and run on the treadmill or jump rope. And I would lose, it would just be pouring off of me doing that. So, I'm sure I was severely dehydrated getting off of the scale. There was one time I got off the scales at the casino, and I turned this bottle of Pedialyte up, like an entire, quart of it, and I didn't put it down until it was empty. And as I'm drinking it, about the halfway point, water is just like pouring off of me. And I wasn't hot, it was actually cold in there. But it was just my body, I think my system was shook up a little bit from the severe dehydration.
Definitely. It's hard.
Okay. Yeah.
I noticed a lot throughout my career. There was a pattern that would develop in the summertime, right when summer would start. all the elderly people, not all the elderly people, but a lot of them, they would start to call in a lot and call the fire department for this and that, and they felt bad, and we'd show up and find them in a bad way. And the minute that we ran a saline bag on them, which is 1,000 cc's, all of a sudden they're back like nothing happened.
So it was dehydration. All those calls
it was a lot of it in South Florida. When the summer starts, you notice that the elderly, there's a lot of heart attacks, a lot of elderly people die in that time of the year because of the fact that they're dehydrated.
Yeah.
And we would all notice that, you run a bag on them and all of a sudden it's like nothing happened. They're coherent, they're talking to you, and you would see them even lose wrinkles. It's like they would puff up like they're raisins, and then all of a sudden they turn back into a grape. So hydration's very important, and it's not just about drinking water. It's about getting the proper mineralization.
Yeah, because water can flush you out too much, and then it'll wash the minerals out of your body to where
it
you're
leaches everything out. It's called hyponatremia.
Hyponatremia.
Hyponatremia. Yeah. It's when you don't have adequate minerals in your body, and you've leached everything away, and you're just kind of a big water bag.
Yeah, I had a friend who drank too much water, and he ended up having a seizure and going into the hospital for several days over it. He just completely, threw his kidney balance off and electrolytes off.
For sure.
Yeah. It's a scary thing, hydration. It's so important.
Yeah, and as you get older, it is more important because you lose minerals at a more rapid rate the older you get.
Yeah.
So it's more important to get.
So how do you do that if water's maybe not the answer? Water's like washing out the minerals.
You have to make sure that your diet is rich in minerals.
Yeah.
Make sure you're getting foods that are high nutrition foods that are lower in calories.
Yeah, and coconut water.
Coconut water is fantastic.
Yeah, because that's more absorbable, than water is. Water's more flushing.
Yeah, celery juice is fantastic too.
For hydration.
And a lot lower calories. Yeah, it's got just as much as coconut water, maybe even more, and it's low in calories
nice.
as well.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Adding a pinch of salt when you're drinking water first thing in the morning.
Some like sea salt or
Celtic sea salt is like
or kosher or regular sea salt is fine too, as long as it's not the iodinized stuff, because that's been stripped of its minerals and bleached, right? Or maybe not bleached, stripped of its minerals.
Well, it's been reintroduced. If it's iodized, the salt has been reintroduced, but the best salt that your body absorbs comes from the sea.
Yeah.
So if something is like Celtic sea salt, or if you're getting something from salt from
But like the Himalayan salt, also that's from the caves, though.
Iodized.
No, it's not.
No. But seaweed, any salt, you get good salt content from seaweed, and it's got naturally occurring iodine from the sea.
Yeah, I have trouble eating seaweed though. Yeah, because the whole taste buds thing. I know you can't relate.
It's all right. We're here to make it accessible to everybody.
Right.
And make them realize.
I've been taking a lot of supplements, but one thing that I enjoy the most, that's really helpful nutrition-wise, because it has your body create a lot of stem cells, and it's a powerful antioxidant, and it's so yummy, is cacao.
You make really good cacao.
Thank you. Whoa! You all right?
Yeah, you make really good cacao.
Thank you.
Yes.
I've had a cacao connoisseur coming over like once every week to give me Native American.
It's all falling apart.
To give me Native American flute lessons, and his name's Cacao. He's an amazing musician. He'll play multiple instruments at the same time. I've been taking Native American flute lessons with him for a couple of years now, once a week. And he, every one of his ceremonies, they try to throw a cacao ceremony into it. And so I think he's got like some good taste when it comes to cacao. And every week, I'm making it from scratch with, all types of ingredients, like clove, and I'm using coconut sugar in there, and ground up cashews, and lion's mane, reishi, a lot of different good stuff in there. But it's like 100% cacao. It's the stuff that chocolate's made out of. And he's always got something to critique it with, and not lately. Lately, it's been more compliments, but yeah, it's helped me hone in on my, cacao making abilities, and so now we're going to do our own cacao ceremony. And are you looking forward to that event?
Very much, very much. Cacao has minerals too.
Yeah.
Magnesium.
Right.
So it's part of the electrolyte repertoire that I follow.
I've got the art of cacao making down, I think. Yeah.
It's like 12 ingredients in your cacao.
Yeah, and maybe more. Oh, hey, Mayan. Hi, buddy.
Hey.
Have everyone say hi to Mayan.
Say hi. Can you say hi to the
He is a yellow-crowned Amazon. Can you talk? Can you say I love you? Can you tell the audience I love you? I love you. Huh? Speaking of cacao, we've got our own cacao ceremony coming up. Can you tell us a little? Yeah.
It's an cacao ceremony, ecstatic dance, vocal activation, and sound bath combined.
Yeah, with DJ Epiphany.
Yeah.
She is an amazing singer.
Very talented.
Yeah. I'll be making the cacao for that, and we'll start it off with a ceremony, just kind of open the heart, and then lead everybody into a static dance, and then we'll end it with a sound bath, and relax you, so get ready to go home and talk you off the cliff.
Show up, get them going, and send them home.
Right. It's going to be a really fun event, though. It's not, we're not just playing a static dance music on a loudspeaker. We're going to have djembe drums there and shamanic drums that we're going to pass out for the audience, so they can, it can be a little bit more interactive, and a little bit of maybe some mantras in there. I think Michael's wanting to go crazy with doing some Sanskrit mantras. That's one of the highest vibrational languages, and maybe the oldest language is Sanskrit. Really, I enjoy singing in Sanskrit. It's noise. It's certain sounds that my tongue has never made. Yours maybe has, because you speak Spanish. I'm working on it.
You do well. You do well. You sing in Spanish. That's pretty amazing.
Thank you. Yeah. Today's my 87th day of Duolingo on Spanish. I'm on a streak. Not counting or anything. I just can't let the streak go. I think as long as I do at least 5 or 10 minutes a day, then
it's accountability.
Right. That's what I need. Always coming back to that. If you want the details of our ecstatic dance, it'll be on our website, elementalflowshow.com, and hauschandharmony.com, which is spelled H-A-U-X. That's the name of the promotional company that we have with DJ Epiphany, with another friend of ours, Michael. And Hausch is a South American indigenous term that's meant to kind of mean like amen, or I agree, or in harmony. And at the end of a lot of medicine ceremonies, when you're sitting with tribes, at the end of it they'll say Hausch, 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 and it's a very like shh sort of at the end of it, and it's spelled H-A-U-X, And when you say it, it sounds really funny, but when you say it, especially a few times in a row, then it makes you feel a certain way. It changes how you feel. It's a very positive feeling. So
carries a vibration.
Yeah, sometimes, I sing in other languages, and I always want to translate and know what I'm singing, but at the same time, I judge music and enjoy music based off of how it makes me feel.
Yeah.
And that's what I notice, and maybe that's what everybody notices, but that's more so important to me than can I relate to the lyrics right now. And I really like just being able to monitor my emotions and my mood just from listening to music.
Well, it depends on, you're putting stuff in your body, through sounds, through your food. So, you got to be cognizant of what you put in your body. News.
Yeah.
Try to, limit that. And
right. Just pay attention to how everything makes you feel, and it'll lead you the right way.
Sure.
Our emotions, they're there to protect us, even the negative ones. It's just meant to show you what you don't prefer, and what you should maybe separate yourself from, because you're feeling some type of negative way about it. And in the same token, just leaning into anything that excites you and brings you joy, and maybe focusing less on societal acceptance and even your religious acceptance, because I think more so than following what somebody wrote in a book and what worked for them and about their connection to source, I think what would be more important, and maybe even religious people might agree, would be to have your own direct connection to source.
More personal.
Yeah, something more personal, and to listen to your God-given intuition when something's right or wrong, or sometimes maybe things aren't so black or white, and you just really have to listen to your heart and your intuition, and we just, as humans, just kind of intuitively know without being told what's right and wrong.
Yeah. Be a good person.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. Is it, Mayan? He's like, yeah, stick a finger up here. I'll show you a good person. Mayan is a flightless bird. He's never...
Penguin?
Kind of like a penguin.
Or an ostrich?
Yes. You get it. Yeah. But he can do a downward descent, so he'll take off flying, or not flying, he'll take off, and it's just very gradual, with his wings out, and not the most gradual landing, but he gets there,
It's a controlled crash.
Yeah, it's a controlled, exactly. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? You want to get on the chair? Here, I wanted to talk about flow state.
Okay.
Which, I guess we segue into this because what reminded me of it is just talking about a connection to source. And I think whenever you're in flow state, you're directly connected to something that's, bigger than you. And yes. And therefore you're capable of more, and you kind of impress yourself in that state, and time doesn't exist in that state, and it's to me like it's a moment of heaven on earth when I'm in flow state, doing literally anything, where I just really get lost in the moment and present with it, and enjoying it. I think once you're in flow state, you're usually enjoying, even if it's something that's usually stressful. Once you're in flow state, it's like it all just kind of works out.
What times in your life have you felt, what activity do you feel puts you in flow state?
Flow state. Some of my instruments, you have to go into flow state for some of the instruments, especially if you're freestyling.
Yeah.
You have to feel it, because if you're not feeling it, then they can't feel it. Sports, Boxing, obviously, you have to get into a flow state, because if you don't, then you're going to be thinking about how tired you are and how much time is left in the round. What about you? When do you recall being in flow state?
Everything. Mountain biking, kiteboarding, skiing, snowboarding.
Yeah, it's about any sport you do.
Yeah.
You drop into that.
Yeah, for sure. You're just in the moment, and you're not even thinking of your body position. You're just, feeling the terrain underneath you and how you need to be on top of that terrain. You need to be balanced and, ready for the next section or piece of whatever you're doing, whether you're on a wave or a mountain. It's, flow state. Also, just even when you're going for a run, if you're in a run and you're just, your body's moving, and like you said, you don't think about how tired you are. You just
What?
Something as simple as running. Your body's moving in conjunction, upper body, lower body, and you're kind of listening to your own heartbeat. You're feeling the sweat coming out of your pores.
Yeah.
And it's exhilarating.
Yeah.
When you get up to a certain beats per minute, you feel euphoric.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it that I enter flow state in ecstatic dance.
Oh yeah.
Because in ecstatic dance, you kind of close down your eyes, so you're not worrying about being judged or anything. And if you do open them, most of the people around you have their eyes closed as well. You try to keep your feet a little bit in one spot, that way you're not bumping into everyone. But yeah, you just feel the music, and you just like take a different part of your body every minute or so, and just move it. And there's no wrong way to move, and you just really have to enter that flow state. And it almost like shortcuts you there. Whenever you shut down your eyes and you just force yourself to just move, and it doesn't matter what it looks like, it just move.
Flow.
Yeah, just flow. Yeah.
So when is this ecstatic dance event?
It is May the 22nd. It starts about 6:30 p.m. and it's going to go until 11 o'clock at night. So we're going to have a DJ there, and some sound healers there for the end of it. Amazing cacao, some vendors there. It's going to be a really good event. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's a House and Harmony event.
House? How do you spell that?
House, H-A-U-X, and then I-N. Harmony is spelled with an I-E, H-A-R-M-O-N-I-E, then .com, houseandharmony.com. Okay. House and Harmony.
Sounds like a journey.
Yeah. You can also find, a link to the event on our website, elementalflowshow.com. I'll make sure that you can find it if you're in the Fort Lauderdale area for, what's that, Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day?
I believe so.